Think of the leaders you look up to. What kind of characteristics come to mind? Maybe you see them as intelligent, approachable, and motivating. Maybe they're supportive, understanding, and listen to other people's opinions. Very often, people think of qualities related to emotional and spiritual intelligence. In the digital world, with technologies like AI, human connection and emotional intelligence are more important than ever before. Leading people based on our humanity will spark more innovation and inspire both employees and customers. It has been found that emotionally intelligent organisations are more creative, their productivity is higher, and employees are more engaged. Cognitive intelligence is traditionally demanded and trained in business schools. Emotional intelligence has also become more and more recognised as an important aspect of leadership. However, spiritual intelligence is a more rarely recognised capability, yet according to research, it is a key element for innovative entrepreneurship. Leadership can endorse innovation when it develops different forms of intelligence, cognitive, emotional, as well as spiritual intelligence and the related skills and capabilities. What exactly do we mean by emotional and spiritual intelligence, and how could you develop these intelligences? According to psychologist Daniel Goleman, emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your emotions and those of the people around you. People with a high degree of emotional intelligence can identify what they're feeling and why. They're also able to put themselves in other people's positions, show empathy, and regulate their actions effectively. Competencies related to emotional intelligence are, among others, emotional self-awareness and self-regulation, identifying your own strengths and weaknesses, self-motivation and the ability to motivate others, having empathy and being able to express it, being able to solve conflicts and manage change, and good communication skills. Emotional intelligence helps leaders understand themselves and their employees and therefore reach better outcomes. An emotionally intelligent leader can communicate and collaborate with others successfully and relate to employees, which results in a higher level of employee engagement. Spiritual intelligence has been defined as the ability to behave with compassion and wisdom while maintaining inner and outer peace, regardless of the circumstances. It has been said to be the ultimate intelligence of the visionary leader. People with a high degree of spiritual intelligence can access higher meanings and are able to inspire people. Spiritual intelligence is based on both rational and emotional intelligences. A spiritually intelligent person can access higher values and purposes and can embed these in living a richer and more creative life. The ability to think out of the box, seeing larger patterns, learning, and growing from mistakes and humility are signs of spiritual intelligence. Developing emotional and spiritual intelligence is an ongoing process. There are ways to develop the skills related to them. Here's a few tips on how to develop your emotional and spiritual intelligence. Take notes of your emotions. Reflect on why you feel the way you do. Examine especially your reactions to stress and conflict situations. Understanding and identifying your own feelings is the first step in developing better ways of managing your emotions and overcoming challenges. Ask for feedback from your employees and trusted colleagues. Try to look at critique in an objective way. Use active listening to improve social awareness. Listen attentively to what your conversation partner is saying. Rephrase and reflect on what they said without any judgment or giving advice. Evaluate yourself by taking emotional intelligence quizzes and surveys that help you identify your development areas. Practicing self-awareness is key to developing both emotional and spiritual intelligence. Being mindful of your motivations, strengths, and weaknesses is an important starting point to developing spiritual intelligence skills. Recognizing what you really care about, and what you work and live for helps you to live true to yourself. Being authentic is important to communicate with one's deeper self. In conclusion, a responsible leader should possess and develop different forms of intelligence. Leadership is about reaching goals and results with others. Soft skills, such as the ability to understand other people's motivations and managing your own emotions and reactions, are important traits for a modern-day leader. Emotionally intelligent leaders have good communication and collaboration skills, and they can create strong relationships around the workplace. Leaders without emotional intelligence might have a hard time understanding others, and this might lead to unsatisfied employees and a low employee engagement. Spiritual intelligence helps a leader access higher meanings and adopt a long-term view based on values and goals that consider the bigger picture. It helps you to focus and prioritize things that matter by clarifying your personal mission.